Alright, well, it still makes no sense why you would have a Montreal-esque screw job just taking, no. There's no way to pull it off, mainly because you have nobody to actually screw them over. Like I said, unless you have Ric Flair pay the referee.
The following triple threat contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
No, Jamie. Love you. Thank you for running errands for me today.
No. The night.
No,
he did not win.
I guarantee you this guy hasn't lost a second of sleep over the booze he gets night in and night out.
I'll get to how he lost in a bit. I just got done with the whole Natalia spiel and Montreal that screw job finish, which was highly stupid and makes no sense. I think after that it went into Vince McMahon announces who will control Monday Night Raw, which okay, the way they went about this one makes me think that they really have no clue what they're doing with this storyline, because he didn't give a one-sided answer. No. He gave an answer, but it's both Shane and Seth McMahon controlling Monday Night Raw. They both will control Monday Night Raw. But why? Why will they both control Monday Night Raw? I mean, unless you're trying to do this to avoid a brand split, but you can't do a war thing if they're both controlling the same thing. I mean, you can have a war thing if one person controls SmackDown, another controls Raw, then you have their own superstars, and then the superstars can go at it, and it's a war. Kind of like with the Invasion, but hopefully not as terribly booked as the Invasion angle was booked. Or just as terrible as the Invasion angle was in general. I mean, it's a cool concept, and it would have been good had the booking been great, but no, the booking was terrible, and everything about it was just no.
And approaching the ring from Cincinnati,
The Invasion angle was terribly done. I hope they don't screw up the Stephanie Shane one, but it looks like they still have no idea what they're doing. But this, anyway, like I said, the last one,
just has that look in his eye.
Who gave the command to Charles Robinson to do the screw job S thing? If it wasn't Vince McMahon who was the one to do it the prior two times that it was done, which was 1997 and 98 respectively. Now 2016. It took them a really long time to do it, but they finally did it, and having Bret Hart involved in it in some way, shape, or form is just in sour taste. Like, no. It should not have been done at all. And as I stated earlier, going into the main event match, Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. AJ Styles did steal the show. He was the greatest. He did the greatest maneuver of the whole entire night, which was he did a phenomenal forearm, a springboard phenomenal forearm to the outside, putting Roman Reigns through a table. He put Roman Reigns through a table doing his springboard phenomenal forearm to the outside. And it looked awesome. It was amazing. He was wearing red tights, which looked awesome. It was different. It was unique. It was great. But AJ Styles definitely stole the show, and not just with that move, but with his performance in general.
Well, Roman Reigns has achieved that, and
which was
with his spear.
Awesome
Whether
and
it's
great.
the 7-foot Big Show or Daniel Bryan, Reigns' spear
I guess Roman Reigns' spear is the most protected spear to ever be protected in professional wrestling.
Here's somebody who's willing to do just about anything to get to the top.
If I'm correct, I
like it. That's the way
think
it
people
should
picked up
be.
Goldberg's spear. If not, then I'm wrong, and it's one of the most protected spears in professional wrestling. Because I swear, doesn't matter who he's facing, no matter what, doesn't matter who. I swear he could hit that spear on John Cena and still pick up the victory. 1, 2, 3. And Cena kicks out of everything after a while. Yeah, he kicks out of spears, featuring music, rock bottoms, way too many rock bottoms.
With every step, you can see the
Go to
intensity
sleep,
and rage in Roman
RKOs,
Reigns as he looks to bury his
swanton
opponent.
bombs.
And in mere seconds,
You name
that's
it.
exactly
He's
what
kicked
happens.
out of it. But yeah, no. His spear isn't even the most devastating spear in WWE history. Like, sure, yeah, it's more devastating than Edge's because Edge is a smaller guy and he kind of like hugged them to the ground. But even Rhino's spears are more vicious than Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has had a couple good spears in which he speared somebody and he went flying into the barricade. Like, he didn't spear them into the barricade, he just speared them and then the person went flying into the barricade. I think it was Ziggler. Yeah, he speared Dolph Ziggler, which now makes sense because Dolph Ziggler is one of the best sellers in the business. But, and then, there's that, the only other spear that I really liked about Roman Reigns other than that one was his spear on Bray Wyatt during their feud, and he kind of like jumped up into the spear and plowed him through the table, the announce table. That was one of the greatest spears by Roman Reigns also. But those are like the only two good spears, the only two memorable spears that I can think of by him. Because spearing somebody through a barricade is just so overused, it's not even funny. It is lackluster now. Like, it's still somewhat awesome to look at, but it's not as awesome anymore because it's just so overdone. Putting somebody through a barricade in general is just so overdone. I mean, you can say the same thing about an announce table, but at least you have multiple ways to put somebody through an announce table. With a barricade, the only thing you can do is slam them into it or spear them into it. You don't really see anybody German suplexing somebody through a barricade. I mean, that'd be awesome. It'd be a bit difficult to pull off, but it'd be awesome. But yeah, AJ Styles had the greatest performance of the night. Like, I don't think anybody could have done better. But he did it. He pulled it off. He stole the show. Even though Roman Reigns came away with the victory after losing the match not once but twice. He got counted out, and then Shane McMahon came out and restarted the match because it wasn't going to end by countout apparently. Then he inadvertently low-blowed AJ Styles and got himself disqualified. Again, inadvertently, not on purpose, but I didn't. So there's that, and then Stephanie McMahon came out and restarted the match yet again because the match wasn't going to end via countout. Wasn't going to end via countout or disqualification. Even though he bagged the man. He bagged him, and you're gonna let him get away with it because you don't want your title match to be blemished, even though most of your matches on Raw and SmackDown are, well, I don't know. Oh my God, Seth Rollins, what are you doing? Well, I guess Ambrose came here to save. But yeah, it's just, it was one of the longest name in the history. Arm trap crossleg STF. No, Roman Reigns. He's quite a pickle person.
Seth Rollins leads a quiet life.
I mean, he's a really good guy, he's a really good person, but he's just not that great of a wrestler. Like, he's got his fanboys saying he's the best wrestler in the world.
There's the save. The match continues.
Are you stupid? Are you blind? Really?
Adding insult to potential injury there.
Serious?
Dean Ambrose has his eyes on his target, folks.
That's just...
Perhaps Dean Ambrose has this match won now, people. Now that's
ignorant of wrestling ability do you have to be to not realize or to not see that Roman Reigns just isn't that great of a wrestler. He's a mediocre powerhouse at best. And his matches are boring. And any good match he has, he's been carried through the match. Like a lot of people try to point out, like, he can have good matches. And then I remember I was looking at the comments of this one video, and this person said he has good matches, and then he listed off all the matches that he thought were 4-star matches in his opinion. And 90% of them were triple threats, fatal four-ways, and or six-man tag team matches that he had when he was with the Shield, which in my opinion, I don't even count because he was with the Shield. Those matches don't just include Roman Reigns, it includes the other participants on the other team and Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose in particular. So I don't count the Shield matches. I only count one-on-one matches, or not just one-on-one matches, but matches in which he's by himself, not with somebody else.
WWE superstar. Very few people know that
So
Rollins was
6-man tag team matches, I don't count tag team matches in general to prove Roman Reigns is a great wrestler,
Rollins could make his
or that he can have good matches, because he can have good matches if he's not the only one doing everything, which he never does anything because he always gets dominated throughout the whole entire match because he's the underdog, which again makes no sense. It's like saying Roman Reigns is an underdog is like saying, oh my gosh.
What a huge win.
Oh, what a spectacular match.
Saying Roman Reigns is an underdog is like saying Kalisto is a favorite to go in any match against somebody else. Which, depending on who he faces, yeah, he is the favorite, but that's more of the fact that people actually like him for who he is and his wrestling ability. Unlike Roman Reigns, oh my gosh. Like, I know he's a good guy and everything, but how are you supposed to cheer for somebody who has a smug, arrogant look on his face and it acts cocky? Like, I don't care, tweener or not, you don't act like a dick. You don't get that face that screams, oh, I'm an asshole. Cheer for me. You want to look at a tweener and what a great tweener should be and a great tweener should act like? Look to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
It's all over. And
he did heel antics as a face because people loved him. He didn't get shoved down anybody's throat. He got over with the fans before they did anything with putting him over.